come to Newcastle today to do a shift here. Some of the staff are on holiday, so I've volunteered to jump in and cover. I'm quite looking forward to it actually. It's been a while since I've been and done a shift here. I've done a couple of hours where I filled in for people, but it's probably been about 10 weeks since I've done a full day shift, so this should be loads of fun really. I'm quite looking forward to it. Might not say that at the end of the day when I'm absolutely aching, but yeah, all the fun. Smells alright. So we're treating ourselves to some ginger, apple and lemon shots. Break us all up. It's quite a dreary day outside, so I think we need it, don't we? We do. Ready? Yeah. Cheers! They're nice, honestly. They are really nice.
That's alright, actually.
Yeah. Gives you a bit of a kick.
A bit fiery, but
Better with apple. Better with apple.
I
can't wait. I need to get used to looking at that. So today I have done a full shift in Newcastle for the first time in 10 weeks. We're dead short staffed today, so we'd made a decision that there'd just be me and Nick and we'd shut at 2. But at 2 o'clock people kept coming in and I thought, you know what, I'm going to attempt to do a solo stint on my own. So I did 2 till 4 on my own. There's quite a lot of people that came in and I managed it really well. So I'm really proud of myself today for serving tons of people on my own. Nobody waited. So yeah, that's been great. Another thing, earlier on today, I popped into Tesco to pick up a diary because it's the 1st of July tomorrow. And I always pick up a diary that's like part way through the year, so it runs from the 1st of July to the 1st of July. I've done that for the last few years. I don't know why, because it's probably pretty wasteful because I always get one at the beginning of the year, but I think having a brand new diary and a new pen, it does something to kick you up the arse of getting a little bit more organised, which I need at the moment. So yeah, there was a shelf with loads of really nice diaries with loads of like motivational messages on and pictures of peacocks and all sorts of fanciness. But I found myself drawn towards the most boring one on the shelf. And I think that's because I need to focus at the moment on things more and I don't really want any distractions. That's the one that sort of jumped out at me to get, which is bizarre because I normally go for the crazy patterned one. But whilst I was there, next to all the diary shelves, there was a rack with books on, and I'd never seen anything like this in Tesco before, or maybe I haven't been looking, I don't know. But I did think it said something about the state of how we're thinking or feeling as a nation. I don't want to say we've been down in the dumps for the last few months or a year or whatever, but I think Tesco always clock on to perhaps what's trending, what's selling, maybe a watered down version of what's trending and what's selling, and I think it shows massively on the shelf that's obviously what people are buying into at the moment. So I filmed a little bit of it. If you have a look, see what you think. So the Tesco shelf, I don't know what everybody else's thoughts were, but there was a huge amount of self-help books on happiness, finding your way in life. There was books on quotes from wise women. All tend to be centering about a central message about finding happiness with minimal things. I think it's really showcases for sure how we're feeling as a nation, that we're looking for ways to be happy outside of our everyday existence. We're looking for a way of other people telling us how to achieve that. I did have a quick scan through all the books, and this one caught my eye, The Path. For a couple of reasons really. It looked very minimal. I don't know what's going on up here of late, but I'm tending to veer towards things that are very simple, which is why I picked that black diary. I think maybe I need some extra focus, or maybe I'm getting easily distracted, but I picked this because it looks really old school. Really thin see-through paper in the middle. Doesn't distract from the message it's giving, rather than the books that had got a lot of visual aspects to them. It's a bestseller, international bestseller, from a professor at Harvard, and it's about it's essentially about the ancient Chinese philosophers, secrets of how to live well. It's about decision making, relationships, how to make small changes in your everyday life. I was just intrigued by it really. I've got a big thing about the Chinese culture and how they perceive life, and a way of bettering themselves through minimalism and simplicity really. So I bought one of these, and I also bought one for Emma at work, who's a bit of a TED Talks enthusiast at the moment, and reading a lot of books to assist her mindset. So I'll let you know what I think of that, because they are on offer at the moment. I didn't expect to go in there and be pushing Tesco and the self-help books, but it did suck me in. I don't think I need self-help at the moment. I don't think. Maybe I do and I'm not aware. But I do think sometimes it's nice to hear from somebody else or something else, to give you a push in the right direction, whatever that direction may be. So I'll let you know how this goes.